Hi, good evening. Welcome to Wednesday night Girl Talk XX Factor. My name is Ramya Pandyan, and my date should be here any minute now. I've just gotten off the phone with her. So she's a really interesting person with whom I have had exactly 10 conversations. Do you know how I know this? I know this because 7 of those conversations have been in the last 1 week. And we have our first visitor. Hi, Mitali. I'm going to wave to you here and waving here as well. Thank you for being here. My date will be here soon. Hi, Tushar. Hello. So, since the two of you are the first visitors here, could you just confirm whether you can hear me clearly? Send lots of hearts if you can. Anyway, send hearts. Hello, JVS Photo Gallery. Hi. And hi there, Anusha. Okay, thank you, Tushar. Can you also hear music? And there she is. Okay, drum roll. And let's keep drumming until she comes. All of you, drum please at your respective ends. My date is here, presenting Shakti. Yay!
Hi.
I have to slide this because Shakti. So
Yeah.
all right. Okay. So can you hear the music?
I love the music.
All right. Wonderful. This is a special playlist only for you. Okay. So let's take a second and say hi to everyone here. So a lot of my friends are here. Hi, Ashna.
Yeah.
All right. And Sushant is here. Celebrity in the house. Devanshi is here. Ashfaq is here.
Ashfaq is here. Hi, Shakti.
Hello. Hi, Shakti's friends, who I don't know. Thank you for being here. Okay. So I was just saying that, Shakti, this is our 11th conversation. And I know this because 7 of the 10 conversations we've had so far have happened in the last week.
Yep.
Right? And I distinctly remember the 3 other conversations we've had in our entire lives. So do you just want to get started and welcome in, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you for doing this, Ramya. We've known each other for 11 years and we've had 11 conversations. So we're catching up. We're getting there.
Yep, I know. No, this is the 11th one. Yeah. So I like this sense of ceremony that there is to this one.
Yeah.
So
how do you keep up with what's happening down here? It's so, like, this is the first time I'm live, by the way. So
okay. No, so I've been doing this a few times, especially under lockdown. You've got to keep up with the kids. So all of that. Yes. So all of that. And it helps that I've been practicing this all day.
Really? By the way, I love the lip color.
Thank you. So this is an honor of you. I thought you would especially appreciate this. This is an owl.
Oh, that's really cute. So cute.
You are not bald, by the way. You promised me bald.
Well, the lockdown has helped me grow it out. So I'm at Sanjay Dutt haircut now. You know.
Oh, I love that. Okay, that is perfect. No, actually, it has to be a little longer, and yahan se like sticking out essay. Then you got to be like.
It'll get there. It'll get there in a few weeks or so, I think. Yeah.
Okay, that's really great. Okay,
yes.
So
hey, my sister's here. Hi, Nani.
Hi there. So I have been hearing about Lalita, right?
Yes, Lalita.
Right? Hi there. And I know you look a lot like Shakti, but we've never met. Shakti and I have only met 3 times in life.
Yeah.
And they've all been super dramatic. So do you want to tell everyone, because otherwise I'll keep talking. So
so the first time I think was at Festival when I had my wisdom tooth taken out and I was looking like Hanuman. And you said that then as well. There was a little cameo by my husband.
I noticed. So, hello, Shakti's husband. Hello, Mr. Shakti.
No, he's run because I think one of the kids is crying. But
Oh, so this is like a reverse of that BBC journalist that clip that went viral, na? He's working and he's presenting and beach said, "Bache."
But that struggle is real, dude. That struggle is real.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. So
And
I think coming back to our conversation, the first time we met, we were singing on the road. We were singing like all these jhalli songs on the road, and we hadn't had a drop of alcohol. So like it was really cool.
that picture that I posted, I don't know whose glass I'm holding because you're right. You had a tooth like a dental surgery, so I know you weren't drinking. And I was also not drinking because I don't, I only like to behave like I'm drunk, but I don't drink at these kind of places.
So that was a fun night. Okay, sorry. My cat wants to be in the live.
Hello.
That's Tuxedo.
Yeah.
Tuxedo.
Right? Turn him around so we can see the tuxedo also.
See, he's got like a tuxedo effect. Okay, now
Hi, Aparna.
Hi, Appu!
So many common
this
friends.
Is like old Twitter vibe is coming in now.
I love it. Ashfaq and Aparna are both here. So this is totally like Twitter circa 2008, 2009.
I know. So So coming back to nostalgia, the second time we met, I think we were debating on TV.
National television. Yes.
Yeah. And
listeners would have this ready as well. A lot of props for you. This is the first live that I'm doing with so many props. Hi, Sneh. And hello, group hug to Aparna. So, here, my Kindle now.
So now I've truly won that debate.
Yes, you have.
So, for those who don't know, this was a debate with Ramya about real books versus Kindle,
E-books.
which was
Kindle,
which was fairly new back then, and Ramya was passionately defending real books. Yeah, and now I understand you're a Kindle junkie. So tell us about that.
You defeated me, hara diya. So I surrendered that day itself. I surrendered on national TV saying, yes, Shakti ji, bas aapne keh diya to, nahi. Jokes aside, I've had this Kindle for about 3 years now.
Yeah. It's cool.
I do. It is, and I think what struck me recently is we were debating real books, Kindle. But I don't think, it never occurred to me that it didn't have to be either or. So you can't see this, but right up here is all my bookshelves and all, and they're crammed with books, like paper burner books. So.
We have both and we love both. So
I know.
So that's like a peace treaty after 11 years of that debate.
I know. So speaking of this, you reminded me of this. I'd forgotten this, but apparently people assume that we didn't like each other because we debated on TV.
And then I believed you didn't like me either.
I had no
we
such
didn't
feelings.
meet that many times.
Yeah, we didn't. No, after that was Lavasa. We had this nice long.
Yes, which was a long time after that, and we were, I think, in a rally, which was supposed to be an auto rally. And we did everything non-rally in the drive.
We spoke about tattoos and books and writing.
And profound conversations, and we bonded over our love for Vivek Basroor. The late Vivek Basroor. And he was your boss, and he was my cool kaka.
Actually. No, I remember this because that shooting of that debate that happened when we were walking out of the building, I turned and said, my uncle's company has an office in this building. And you said, oh, my uncle's company also has an office in this building. And I'm like, oh, actually, he gave me my first job. And you said, oh, which company? And I told you the name, and you're like, that is my uncle's company. Wait, you know Vivek Basroor? And I'm like, how do you know him?
Yeah.
Such a good
it's
person.
It's a small world.
He would have been sitting and grinning if he knew the two of us were talking.
He would be in the live giving us instructions and suggestions and telling us how cool it is.
And making little and taking photographs of all of it. Chronicling it for us later. So, Yeah,
I
yeah.
truly miss him. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I know. Just such a, I mean, I feel very lucky. I started my career with him as a boss and mentor. So
yeah.
just
Cool
so good,
guy.
huh?
Cool guy.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So let's get to talking about books and stories. What are you reading these days?
For a writer, this is really awkward to admit, but I'm finding it very hard to read during the lockdown. I really thought when the lockdown started, I would get a lot, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
um, accomplished in terms of, the books that are sitting on the bookshelf, but I haven't. But I've been reading Nora Ephron a lot,
yeah,
simply because I'm looking for inspiration. This
yeah,
lockdown
yeah.
is hard for a writer.
True.
So, yeah,
No,
but
you know what? So I saw this today on Twitter of all places, but it said some people cope by functioning more, some people cope by
yeah,
not functioning, and both are valid. And I don't
yeah.
know whether I'm which type I am because I was not able to write before lockdown. For almost 3 years, I was experiencing writer's block. And by writer's block, I don't mean like likhna hi nahi ho raha hai because all these years you write, you kind of fall into a
Yeah.
certain it's almost like your writing muscles. I know I can spew the words. So
They're
deadline hai
sore.
to
The muscles are sore. They need some
exactly.
resting. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I just started to feel like I don't have anything new to say. I was literally like, Abhi bas meri life to like I don't have it. I'm ready to retire and I'm retired to like I have experienced everything there is in life. And then the pandemic showed up. And like
Yeah.
and the odd thing
Yeah.
is this is going to sound very bad, but the pandemic has worked well for my writing because all of a sudden all these feelings and thoughts and I'm like, okay, like I need to put it down on
That's
paper.
amazing. That's really cool. I mean, I've been struggling to write. It's really hard to focus, but I've been watching and consuming a lot of content in terms of YouTube conversations
Yeah.
with like
Yeah.
authors and stuff because chores are like really pointless. So the one way to make that time count for something is to listen to good content so that
True.
you feel like you got something from those 3 hours you slogged,
True. So I think we did touch on this, but
Yeah,
I've been through this whole feeling very guilty that my book list is not moving faster. Yeah, Goodreads did those
yeah,
challenges that we take on, and it says you are
yeah,
11 books
yeah.
behind schedule, you
Oh,
are 25 books behind schedule. Feeling very
yeah,
bad, but I realized we are consuming stories through so many more channels now. Podcasts sur
yeah.
rahe, YouTube channels, YouTube channels, social content, and all the streaming
Or
services. And
even the OTT shows that are coming out. There's so many interesting
yep.
stories.
Absolutely.
Um,
So I don't think we are anymore in that zamana where it's like किताबें पढ़ो तो you're intelligent, TV देखो तो you are
No,
bakwas.
I
That's not
still
the
love
case.
the idea of cuddling with a book and all, or
Same.
my
Yeah,
Kindle.
yeah,
I love the
yeah,
Kindle because it allows me to read at night after the kids have gone to
yeah,
sleep.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
by the time they go to sleep, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
So, but
No,
I
I
think books are still a pretty important part of it. But sitting still has become harder.
I'm
Um,
finding that too because I'm also
yeah,
I have my Kindle open and I'm not able to go more than a page and a half before I have to look at my phone. So I'm
yeah.
kind of trying to find hacks. One of the things is so I've never been a cook or a baker or a foodie or any of those. Food for me has always been like, why doesn't someone invent a pill so we can pop it and be on our way? Nourishment
Come
needs.
on. I love my
I
food.
I know, but this is so surprising. But I have been devouring food fiction since the pandemic started. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just that it feels very comforting and very warm. And food fiction is always about people finding love and people finding community and people
Yeah, but
finding
food is a
resilience.
part of fiction. I think we learnt
Yeah.
about food a lot more
Yeah.
through Enid Blyton, right? Like those scones with
Yes.
like clotted
Yes.
cream and sandwiches,
Oh my.
whole sandwiches. So,
I,
food is
I
integral to books all the time.
absolutely. I saw this really fun thread on Twitter which said, "What food had you read about or heard about, and then when you tried it, it turned out to be disappointment." And I'm like, I hate Enid Blyton because I thought hot buttered scones would be something like amazing because all the Enneapolitan kids always have them on their
Yeah.
midnight
You
feast
don't
and
like them?
picnics. So I went to London once, and
Mm-hmm.
with great excitement, I went to a genuine tea house, a tea
Mm-hmm.
shop, and I ordered hot buttered scones with clotted cream. And it turned out to be like thoda stale wala mawa cake, which is
No,
like,
I don't. Yeah. I
no.
feel you. I mean, it's food is
Yeah.
also a very, very personal choice. Like what someone thinks is delicious, someone else
I
will
think
find
it's
it
also
just.
built up so much in my head, na, like bachpan se.
Yeah,
So
that too. That too.
that's the.
Yeah.
But the books I've been reading recently, I'm reading one right now by a Persian author. So a lot of Persian
Mm-hmm.
food, and my God, it sounds delicious. Okay, by the
It
way, taking
is.
a pause to point out the song that's playing. I think of
Which
you
one?
every time I play this song. Hey hip hopper, मुझे प्यार तो
Oh
करके hip
yeah.
hopper. This is
Okay,
the song we
Aparna disagrees
sang over
with
the.
us.
Sorry, what?
Aparna disagrees that scones are not like old mawa cake.
So maybe the one I
Yeah.
tasted was like that.
If
Like
probably they didn't have a fresh one. We'll probably
maybe
bake
I
you
don't have
one soon.
taste. I'm very proud of my taste in books, but I don't have good taste in food or men. Like these two are, I have very bad taste. Admit it. But
Yeah.
I mean,
No, you're very honest. I think it's just amazing to admit it. But I mean, taste in men is always, you know,
अभी वो मतलब वो
it's
तो my that
yeah.
part of my life is like a reality show ना because I've been writing about it for
Whose isn't? Whose isn't? Whose isn't?
and
You tell me.
no,
Huh.
and it started as a kind of shameful thing. That's how I started blogging anonymously 2004 May. And I used to crib about
Yeah.
my love life and everything.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then
We called you Ramya by mistake also on Twitter. My God, such drama you used to
I
do, man.
know, I'd be like, oh my god, what is this
To
privacy?
an
So
extent that your name is stored on my phone as Idea Smith.
I like it. See, I'm being forced more and more to be, everywhere the profile has to be the official name and all. But
Yeah.
I do miss. I've been introduced in job meetings as this is idea, and people are looking at me like, "Are you Japanese?" And I'm like, "Huh? Like, look at the eyes."
Or
That's
they're
why,
just
like
questioning
one.
what were our parents thinking.
See, it's a name I gave myself, so I like it. But
Yeah.
just okay. So Sean is saying, tell us about the drama. Sean loves the drama. What
How
drama,
long have
Sean?
you got, Sean?
So we have to bring this up, Shakti. So like apparently
Yeah.
people spread rumors about us that we hated each other because
Yes.
we had a debate on national television about books versus Kindle. I think I
Yeah.
did a finger gun at you also because I went and checked
Yeah,
that
yeah,
video
yeah.
and that
How
because you're
dare
kidding.
you?
Yeah, like how dare you? But then like I
Yeah.
showed you my Kindle now. So and
Yeah.
because of that we didn't speak for several years, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
even the rally might just not have happened. We were both invited to cover the rally, which sounds so cool and
Yes.
important. We were two of many people who were invited to cover the rally.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kiran
And
was with us and
yes,
Monica was
Kiran was
with
there,
us.
Pushpa was
Yeah.
there, Monica was there,
Pushpa
Monica
was
Manchanda.
there.
Yeah,
Who else? Anu
Monica
was
Manchanda.
there.
Who?
Yeah, Monica Manchandra. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anuradha
Anu
was there.
Shankaran. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 And the only reason we were invited to cover a rally because I don't think you've ever been into bikes or cars, Shakti, and I definitely haven't been.
No, no, I was,
But
but like
oh,
not
you
that
were?
much.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, you're
yeah, yeah.
so
I
cool,
wanted to be a
Shakti.
rally driver, like with my sister as my
Shakti,
navigator
why
and all.
didn't we meet each other earlier? I want to grow up to be Shakti. Of course, never mind that I'm probably like some 15 years older than you, but
No, you're
like
just 4 years older than me, yaar. What is this?
41, I'm 41, so I'm much more than that. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll be 36 in like 10 days
I'm
now.
like the next
Yeah.
decade. I'm the next box. So the next decade.
Yeah.
Officially
Tell
middle
me,
aged.
does life monumentally change at 40 the way it does at 30? Because I felt like a
Absolutely.
sort of catharsis at 30.
You wake up one day, all of a sudden, and the boobs are sagging, and you suddenly decide you want to date younger
Dude, I
men.
breastfed twins, so like, yeah,
I'm kidding, yeah.
I'm nearly there. Okay,
And
let's come back to the
you start wearing low cut
point.
blouses with saris and all that essay. And no, not really, yeah. Sean is
Yeah,
also 41, and I don't think he's wearing low cut saris. look at blouses
But
and
he's wearing
sarees.
like the clown's nose. So,
Correct. So she did 40 laps in the pool. Yes, thank you, Sean. So Sean, among other things, also is a swimming buddy. Of course,
oh,
neither of us
nice.
have been swimming in many, many years. So Sean, I'm going
Wow.
to embarrass you this way when I finally have you on a live. But today is about Shakti. So Abhi, now you will be set aside. You're only like side wala junior artist today. So Shakti, by the way, that question that we posted.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, we posted a question at the start of this week saying, if you were a meal, what would you be? And we got some really, really interesting answers to that.
Yeah.
I had
I want to
actually
know what
promised.
answers you got.
So I'm just going to read out only a few. So the purpose of this is
Yeah.
I do this once in a few months. I ask people a question, and based on the answer, I match make them with a
Yeah.
book that I think they will like. Which is again because the love of books. So I would love for other people also to. I'm very polyamorous when it comes to books. Books
Yeah.
need more. Plus, whenever I manage to write a book, please all of you will read it, and Shakti's books also. So this particular question got like so many answers. I have still not finished replying to all of them. I will post
Wow.
the I'll post the matches a few days later. But some of the interesting ones that came in were spicy starters. So, what book do you think we should recommend to this person?
50 Shades of Grey.
Which one? What?
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my god. Yes, I'm going to include that. I'm making notes of this. See, I'm a writer, so I'm making notes of everything.
Wow.
I'll not show you my handwriting or I'm not showing you what I'm writing because वो एकदम बकवास है. But there's also gumbo, which I have never tasted, but I believe it has bhindi in it, which means I'm never going to taste it. I hate bhindi.
If I'm not mistaken, gumbo is a soup. I know this because of a Disney movie. I think gumbo
Yeah,
is
I
a
think
soup.
I think it's one of those
It's a soup.
what do we call Afro-American, African-American
Yeah,
foods.
yeah, yeah,
I think it's more like a stew than a soup. So there's like
yeah.
solid stuff floating in it as well. And
Prawns,
I know,
like shrimp.
oh, that sounds very nice. But then shrimp with bhindi.
Well,
No.
shrimp goes well with anything. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but bhindi is a hard sell for me. I don't like bhindi. I'm very traumatized
Oh,
by
I
bhindi.
love it.
Yes, thank you, Tushar, for the support. No, I don't like bhindi at all. So what? Shrimp, and other things and
Okay,
vegetables.
Darshi, my friend. Hi, Darshi. She's saying
Hello.
there is no bindi in it. It's a thick soup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's no bindi. So maybe we should try it.
Yeah, because
Soups
I
are
was
great during
imagining
the lockdown, yeah.
soups, huh?
Yeah, easy thing
Seafood
to just
broth.
throw everything. Yeah, seafood.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
very
then
convenient, no?
Nani knows because Nani is like a total foodie too. So yeah,
Acha,
gumbo is a
okay.
seafood broth. So I was right about
Seafood
the
broth.
shrimp. I
Sorry,
don't
what?
remember the movie. So I remember in a movie there was some shrimp in it.
Huh.
I can't remember which movie. It was an
I think this
animated
must be that
movie.
animated movie of this African American girl who she's a
Yes,
cook
yes,
and
yes. She
Prince
dreams of
Naveen and
opening her own. Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember the name though.
Even I don't remember what it was called. Tangled? No, Tangled was the Rapunzel.
No, that was
One of
the
those.
yeah,
Bal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bal, which I have not very many
Yeah,
of.
that's okay. No, I like it. I like this. Now that you
Princess
call
and
it
the Frog. Yes, Princess and the Frog. Thank you.
Princess and the Frog was the original. Yeah, you're right. I think the movie is also called
Yeah,
Princess and the
yeah,
Frog.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So Gumbo ke liye, then I think we should give them something that stories set by the sea maybe.
Yeah, or because I just read that it's set in New Orleans. I think the Help was set in New Orleans, no?
Was it? Oh, New
I
Orleans
think
always
so.
reminds me of the movie Chef, which is such a delightful
Yeah,
movie about food
yeah,
again.
yeah.
So,
Yes.
Chef,
So,
I
but
actually
we
got
can match them
invited.
with a movie also, yeah.
Yeah, why not? Shakti says movie
Yeah,
also, so we will add
yeah.
Chef as well. The
It's a
English wala
story.
Chef, because apparently
Yeah,
there is
yeah,
a
yeah. The
Hindi
Saif
movie
one
also
was
called
bad.
Chef.
Yeah, Saif Ali Khan is in it.
Yeah, but Old Man and the Sea is very depressing, yeah. I mean, it's a good book, Ernest Hemingway and all, but it's like super depressing.
Yeah, but
So,
you'll
plus
need
the
Gumbo when
person,
to read it.
plus the person who said Gumbo may or may not be an old man. So,
Uh-huh.
okay. Somebody also said ramen noodles with the works.
I would say we suggest some Murakami book because ramen features so much in it.
So, do you like
Um,
Murakami? I've read only one book and I didn't like
I
it
really
much.
liked Kafka on the Shore.
Okay.
I think Aparna made me read it. And it took me forever to finish it because I just found it too heavy. Um,
Yeah, and it's very weird as well, right?
it's yeah. It's very bizarre, and there's
Yeah,
an odd comfort in its bizarre setting. Like there are
yeah.
talking cats, and
It's a little bit like some, uh, like food that has spices that you have never tasted before. So you're like, I'm guessing this is supposed to be
oh,
good,
you're
but
talking about ramen. I'm talking about Kafka's books.
no, no, I know. I'm giving it. I'm doing a metaphor, Baba. Thoda, matlab writer,
Oh,
matlab
okay,
thoda,
got
like
it,
you have
got
to
it.
be a little pretentious,
Ha
but
ha.
no, like
Yes, yes.
I was actually thinking of durian ice cream, which is disgusting.
Never tried
Yeah.
it.
No, but to come back to it, Kafka. No, not. I haven't read Kafka on the Shore. I've read Wild Sheep's Chase, which was
No, I
is like
haven't.
ye kya hai? Like they go chasing a painting of a sheep, which
Wow.
is yeah weird. So
I
under
might read it
consideration.
because I quite like it. I like his bizarre narratives.
Okay, so maybe I should
I
give
enjoy it.
Murakami another try. I read Murakami when
Maybe in the
he was
lockdown
just
it will make sense.
just as you said vodka. The song is going coconut mein lassi mila ke. So I like
Yeah.
my brain is all confused now with all this coconut, lassi, and vodka. How do you think lassi
Yeah, no,
will
no,
be with
no.
vodka? No,
Ugh.
I mean
I
they do
don't
have
drink
pani
anymore,
puri with
so
vodka.
they do. There's a whole lot of pani puris. There's some chocolate pani puri. Yeah,
Eh,
like just give us a
eh,
regular jaljeera wala pani
I
puri, yaar. Nahi
know,
chahiye.
yaar. Seriously, with the guy like,
Yeah,
and then all of that as well.
yeah,
Anyway, so that I'm going to only set this aside. I will only bring this up for now. Through the week, maybe
yeah,
I'll run the rest of the list by you, and if you
yeah.
have any suggestions, you can
Actually,
throw
I'll
them.
recommend movies or TV series, and you recommend the
Oh,
books.
that'll be
Let's
fun.
do
That'll
that.
be fun. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I just thought of this, so yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah,
this is a lovely idea. I'm going to get back to you on that. And on that
yes.
note, we are almost at 10:25. मैंने बोला था ना बहुत
Okay.
जल्दी टाइम पास होगा.
Time बहुत जल्दी जाता है. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So I'm going to ask. Would you like to plug something?
Um, I have very little to plug, but I have a request. Like, you guys can follow me on Instagram and like just hound me, just make me write. It's been 8 years since my first book. I need to get cracking on the second.
So then this is great because then that leads me to my plug, which is Alphabet Sambar,
Mm-hmm.
which is the
Yep.
writing community I set up about 7 years ago. So mainly because I wanted to bore other people with talking about books and writing, and find other people who
Mm-hmm.
also found these cool and fun. And a couple of the people here in the room today are from Alphabet Sambar, Anu and Jyotsna both,
Okay.
and they're both
Oh,
foodies
hi.
also. Way. So, yeah, so we've
Yeah.
been doing a bunch of things under lockdown. We've been doing these events over Google Hangout on Sundays, and
Mm-hmm.
we've done feedback meets where everyone brings in a piece of their writing and the group critiques it. But under
That's
lockdown, we
awesome.
thought people are struggling to write, and itna tras nahi chahiye. So let's
Mm-hmm.
just pick up themes relating to writing, and let's just talk through them. And if someone has a piece to that theme, they're welcome to volunteer that, and the group will read it together,
Mm-hmm.
and we just kind of talk about what's happening. And the
Yeah.
theme that really inspired this idea was food stories, because I was reading so much of food
Wow.
fiction, and I'm like, so what's happening? So that's when Jyotsna joined us, and then Anu came back as well to Alphabet Summer after a long
Hey,
time.
Josna saying
Uh,
hi. Hi, Josna.
So they actually, and food stories turned out to be so much fun. We ended up doing more of these events. We've done
Mm-hmm.
14 such events so far on various themes of writing. And the very last one that happened was Food Stories 2.0 because itna maza aaya, we are like, फिर से करेंगे. So we just
Wow.
talked about food writing. All of us had some food that we were eating or drinking at that point of time during the Google
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hangout. So much fun. We're just a little burnt out organizing these events now, so we are all taking a little breather break for the next couple of
Right.
weeks.
Right.
But for our part, we've all, I think, Jyotsna, I think I speak for all of us in Alphabet Sambar, Jyotsna and Anu, we all found that we are able to write more because of these conversations. So come, please
Wow.
come. Come and join
Please
us
send me a
because
link. I know I was supposed to last Sunday, but
I will.
I
Now
fell
I will not
asleep.
only send you a link, I will harangue you and badger you and call you up
Please do.
until you show up for an event.
Yes.
And
Please. Because it's
for
high
your
time I wrote
part,
my next book.
no, and for your part, please keep haranguing us to have more events because I mean it works both ways, right? Like if the audience says please write, then the writer will be like, huh, like I'm so important, मैं
Yeah.
लिखूंगा,
I
लिखूंगी.
know,
So
right? Yeah.
yeah, and the other way as well. So Alphabet Sambar and everybody, all my friends, please follow Shakti. She is loads of fun. Right now, I think she's a
And lots
busy
of
mom.
food.
Yes, lots of food, lots of writing, and I think we should also show our tattoos. So your tattoo is something that's really stayed with me. Hold it a little
So
closer.
that's actually, I'm going to put it.
Yes,
Can
that'll
you
be
see
great.
it? So it's
So
a
I think Sean,
quill
you'll
with
like
two
this.
lines.
This is an
Yeah.
Ernest Hemingway reference, by the way, Sean. And anyone else who gets it, drop Shakti a message or drop me a message,
Yeah.
and we will
Actually, yeah, you
we
can
will send
guess
you lots
what
of
it.
love. We will send you lots of
Yeah.
love. That's all we can promise.
You're very
Sure.
loving people. Very
Yes,
loving
I'll show
people.
you my
In
tattoo
a
also.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it's
I have
clear.
to see this. Oh, nice.
So I've been asked if it is a stingray, whether it is a dolphin, whether it is
No, but
a ship crash
it's pretty
landing.
obvious it's a paper plane.
Paper plane, na? Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is
I
also
get
a
why do you
writing
have a feather? So why do you have a
fe-
feather is what I get.
but it has that little line at the tip of it. So kaha, like
Yeah.
so
Well,
people are just basically we need to write more about these things.
yeah. Yeah, I think I wrote a poem about it when you were doing this poem a day month.
Yeah,
And I wrote a
do you
poem
have it?
about it. I don't know where.
Do you,
I think I put it. I think I put it up on my blog. I think
can you just send me a link? I'd love to read
I
it and I'd
will.
love to
I
share
will.
it as well. And this, of
I
course, I
will.
mean, this was
I'll.
the theme of my first ever performance. I do performance poetry now. So
Yes.
again, we seem to
Yes.
talk once in 10 years. So then it's like, now I do this.
No, but I follow you on. I mean, I didn't follow you on Instagram as we noticed like a week ago, but I do follow you on Facebook and Twitter.
Okay.
So I know
And
what's up.
both
Don't
ways.
worry.
Both ways. I mean, the way you're saying it, I follow you, like, matlab, Ramya doesn't follow me. Like, even I follow you. But on that
How
note,
dare you unfollow me?
I would not dare of such a thing. But but jokes apart, I really, really hope that this week finally is we are not going to end up now talking 10 years later where, one of us will be like, Acha, chalo, let's do this together. We have to catch up and all also. Now, I hope
Yeah,
there'll be
yeah.
many, many more conversations,
Yes.
lots more
And some of
writing.
them live maybe. I think that this is fun.
Yes,
This was
yes,
fun.
I hope so.
Like
I
I was
hope
so
so. I hope
nervous about it, and
I
all of
don't
y'all
know
were so
why.
nice.
I don't know why, because this is like a reversal of what happened 10 years ago. I was so nervous when I came into like on TV, and Shakti is like walking around the office like she knows everyone and
Are
like
you
very, very
mad? No,
confidently. And you're like
no.
discussing these are the features of the
That
Kindle.
was my
It's
the
this.
misplaced confidence of my youth. It's all gone.
मेरे पास वो कभी था नहीं अभी आने लगा है so I think I'm this is my first childhood, it's not my second childhood, it's like
Huh. Life begins at 40, Ramya. Living up to it, huh?
हाँ मतलब I've already like I've gone to old age and now this is like my second revival, so second revival मतलब जो भी समझा ना so
Revival. Huh.
revival,
Yes.
correct, exactly. On
Yes.
that note, thank you so
Yes.
much for being here, Shakti,
Thank
and I'm
you
going
for
to say bye.
having me.
Thank you for being here. And you're, of course, you and I are going to connect again to do the Bibliosmithy thing with movies this time. So we're going to be posting answers to everyone's answers, matches for
Yes.
everyone.
Yes.
ठीक है?
Yes.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Cool.
See you
Good
next
night,
Wednesday.
everyone. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Bye. And everybody who's still here, I'm going to save this to my IGTV, so you can come back and watch it. And if you're watching this not live, there's a lot of fun stuff you miss when you watch it on IGTV. So next Wednesday, make it for my next live. I have another very, very interesting person coming up. Thank you, Anu. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Jyotsna. Thank you, Kati. This is like my love to everyone who attended. Good night. Thank you, Tushar.